Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In our today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to get an input from the user, which is so much important whenever developing any program. Whenever you give a user a chance to give the input, it's so much important that you are able to get the correct data. You cannot guess every age, name, or whatever of the all users that you develop the program through. But whenever you give a chance for them to input their own data, it becomes much efficient for you to get the required data and run your program smoothly. So for this case, last night I was talking to my girlfriend, asked her, what can we do to not further our true lovers and the number of babies we're gonna have and we're gonna be married. So she started, I don't know what to say, but you can do it for yourself. Me, I don't care as long as we marry when we want. So I told her and I think of something. And today what I thought of is what I'm gonna give you. So whenever you're going to develop a program, you need to give an input from the user. And how do you give the input? It's for declared type of variables that you want to prompt the user with the text on the screen, the kind of data they want, and finally compute the data to give the desired output that the user needs to have. So for this case, I'm gonna declare okay, my string to be character, my name, right? So my name I'm gonna use an array of 20. That's the length. So whenever we're talking about array, we say array is just a placeholders for name. They describe the length and whatever the case. We're gonna be talking much about arrays in the coming tutorial, but for now, just take them as placeholders. Then character, crash name 2, and I use 20. All right. And let's just say number of babies. Babies an integer. So let me just say equal babies. I think that's so much interesting. Let's just say integer year of marriage. Can I call it like that? So so the first step after declaring the variables, you must prompt the user with a text on the screen. So to print a text on the screen, we say use printf and say what's your name? What is your name? So that's the question posed to the user. Break to a new line. Let's click here and do that. So we're gonna use scanf to get an input from the user. As we say, scanf is so much important because the one that calls an input from the user. We're gonna use an ampersand s, a percent s, and come here say my name. So guys, we're not using an ampersand for this because an array itself has an inbuilt ampersand, so it's not a must that you give an ampersand for each word. And remember to put that space because so much convenient for this one. So I'm gonna say printf. What we want next is what is your crush name. So we're gonna have something like that and say scanf. You say scanf and say percent and say what you have here is crash name. Still doing an array, so don't be worried when you know it is an ampersand. And then finally go to something new we call just gonna copy this one. Take a lot of my time to print to type, I'm too lazy for that, and you all know. So let's say so my crush name, and ask her when are you married. So like I'm gonna use percent %d because I want an integer, and I use an ampersand. This is much important. And say yeah of where is it now calling? Call this one. Say I know I did type it wrongly. But just I have to accept my spelling the way it is. So whatever I call this one, I think it's working. So whatever I describe is much important to understand. Apart from that, lastly gonna say gonna copy this one too and paste it here and say how many babies will you have. Then I say number of babies. Oh, it's just the babies. So babies 0 1. After that, then we'll prompt the user and say printf. This now is what computing what it be having. So it is percent is and percent is in love. They will marry. They will marry in percent and have percent D babies. So you break triangle line and come here. What we want, the first percentage is my name. So after that one you go to crash name, then from there you go to here, then apart from that you go to the babies. And so that marks the end of a program. That's how it looks like, simple like that. So whatever I say that this is percent is gonna print my name, this percent is gonna print my crash name, this first percent is gonna print the year of marriage, and lastly number of babies is gonna be printed by this percentage. So the user gives us, and one after that we compute. So compute that one because it's so much important for any user to have a program. It's good when I have a program, put a password and get it, email, so whatever it comes be. So this is like we're expecting an output of what you've been importing from the beginning. So let's check out on this one and see what it means. Like we are having an input from the user. The compiler is too slow, but it is important you agree with me to be a little bit slowly and wait for it. We're waiting for the questions to pop up. So that question is what prompts us to know how you are supposed to import first, what you're supposed to import next, and whatever in that proceeding. So it's our guideline. It gives us a logic on how that should flow. Right? So we'll little bit wait and see. So what's your name? My name is Almeida. Let me use Manzolo. I love it. What's your crush name? She's Mary Noella. Mary Noella. When are you marrying? You're marrying in 2026. How many babies will you have? You're gonna have 39. So Manzola and Merinoera are in love. They will marry in 2026 and they have 39 babies. So that's the program. But what if one base program look a little bit appealing? So here break to a new line. Come here, break to a new line. Yeah, I think that way is working fine. And because this one it was like this, I'm gonna propose that we use a tab here, but he will bring it to the next line so that I can look appealing. So I just build and run here right away. So wait for it to pop up and see whatever they're gonna give us. Too slow. So what's your name? My name is Manzolo. What's your crush name? Mary Noella. When are you marrying? 2026. How many babies you got on your house? This one are giving me 37 babies. Well, take them, it's okay. So Manzolo and Mary Noella are in love. They'll marry in 2026 and have 39 babies. So that's the kind of program we have developed. So guys, it's so much important to understand the basics of the logic of the program, so that it can give you the best whatever you want to give to the customer, whatever program you're developing. So here, like, this is the program that you have developed. Is so much important to take care of whatever input you are giving it and the output you're expecting. So guys, next time I'm gonna be working on to show you how you can get serious input that has spaces in it from the user, and talking more about the arrays, because you use something they call an array, but some might be wondering, oh, what's an array? So array for this case, I just taking just like a placeholder, like just a variable that gives us the length of the type of data we want to input. Like here, 120 characters. Remember, I have the concept of the string terminator. So whatever you're gonna be talking about, that we expect it in the next tutorial. So guys, for now, thank you for watching. Let's meet the text tutorial. Develop a program to tell your girlfriend to give for any courage to find out if really your lover loves you more better. The number of babies she wanna give you, so much sweet for you to understand that and understand your crush name. Assume the program is serving how many crush name gonna be your lover serving to his or her program. So much important to understand that, and the logic that will be coming in the next story. Guys, for now, thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next tutorial when I'll be talking about something different apart from just getting input from the user. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Bye bye.